Hello everyone, it's Chris the Batman Statue Collector, and welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. And today, I've concluded San Diego Comic-Con 2023. I'm exhausted, but it was such a freaking great time. And I have a whole bunch of swag that I got from the event. I did this video last year, showed you off some of the things. And this year I got way more stuff, including some original commissions for the very first time, so it's very, very exciting. And so I wanted to share all the stuff that I got. So I'm going to start just with some simple stuff real quick. Here I got the San Diego Comic-Con pin that you get whenever you get the Pro badge. You also get the big bag and the booklets. And then I also got a 9.9 CGC pin, which is really cool. And all I had to do was share it on social media. And so I was able to draw it. And because I got the 9.9, I actually got to choose from a hat, a t-shirt, or a hoodie. And so I got a CGC hoodie, which is really cool. I thought that was really nice. Everybody at CGC is like, ooh, they're so comfortable. They love them. So I thought that was really cool that we got a CGC hoodie. That was really awesome. So we got that. Also, I want to give a shout out to comedian Jeff May. Some of you might have seen him on Sideshow years back. He did some stuff with Tweeterhead too last year. But he gave me one of his Jeff May hats, so I thought that was really cool. I got to hang out with him and talk to him for quite a while. So that was really neat. Let's see. Show this off. So this is a Jim Lee backpack, and this is really cool. This is from Hex, and they're really neat. They got the DC logo in the back, and inside it's like basically where you can store comic books and things like that and haul them. But if you bought this bag, this bag was $99, and if you bought it, you got a ticket to meet Jim Lee, get 2 things signed. And also I got my picture with him as well, which was very, very exciting because the last 2 times I've met him, he had a mask on, and I wanted a picture without the mask, and I got that this trip. So I'm really, really excited. It was worth spending a little bit of money for it, but a really, really cool bag as well. And these are very, very sought after. And so, yeah, very, very cool bag. Love it. Jim Lee. I'll show you his autograph here soon. Also got to meet, this was really, really cool. So, I got to meet Lee Bermejo for the very first time. I actually ran into him outside of the convention the first night, and then the next day I got to meet him. Actually, it was 2 days later I got to meet him at the booth. He signed my, this is my Absolute Joker, which is really cool. He got the signature right there, which is awesome. But yeah, I absolutely love that. So I have Jim Lee that signed my Absolute Hush. Got Lee Bermejo signing that. He also signed my Catwoman, just like the statue that I have. Let's see. I'll wait for just a second on that one. I also had him sign pieces of my statue. So this right here is a part of the Batman Damned. So where the Joker's holding it. So he got that signature on that. Because I've been trying to get my favorite artists to sign my statues. So I've got a David Finch, I've got a Jason Fabok, I've got a Jim Lee, and now Lee Bermejo that have signed the Prime 1 statues. So that's really cool. And then he also signed the back of the playing cards. And this is what the Joker holds on the Joker statue. So a couple signatures on the statue, which is really, really neat. Love that. That was really neat. Also, that was another thing. Like he made various appearances, but I had to buy something in order to get a ticket to meet him. And so I did that at Boom Studios. And this was $15, so I thought that was $15 well spent. But this is a book from The Vicious Circle. Everybody said it's really, really great. So that's the book I had to buy. Worth it to me, but it also came with this Boom Studios sleeve, and he was at the Boom Studios booth, which was a cool booth this year. So got that from Lee Bermejo. Again, it was so awesome to meet him. Absolutely incredible. And speaking of that, a lot of you guys know, you've seen this over the last couple years. This is one of my logos here. And on the back side, I've been having all my favorite artists sign the back. And so I've got Scott Snyder, Greg Capullo, Jim Lee, I've got Sean Murphy, I've got Jock, I've got David Finch, and now I've got Lee Bermejo. So I think the only one that I really, really want on this is probably Jason Fabok. So that's going to be, hopefully, if I get to go to New York, this will be my chance to get Jason Fabok to sign that as well. But how cool is that, right? Pretty neat. So anyway, that's that. I want to give a shout out to a fellow collector. When we did the meet and greet, that was absolutely incredible. Thank you everybody that turned out for that. But he actually tried to give this to me last year, but he couldn't find me, so he brought it again this year, and he got this for my office at work, at school. The most important thing in life is to always be yourself unless you can be Batman. If you can be Batman, then always be Batman. I just thought that was really, really fun and really, just so kind. So thank you very much for giving this to me. It was a really, really nice gesture. So thank you very much. That was really cool. Okay, what else do we got? So I met Scott Williams for the very first time, and he is Jim Lee's inker. And you're going to see something from him in a minute, but I did have him sign a Jim Lee cover. So this is Jim Lee. This is from Mr. Freeze' One Bad Day, which he did all of the inking, coloring. So he signed it in red at the top, which was cool. Really nice guy to talk to. I'm really glad I got to meet him. Has a real similar drawing style to Jim Lee, but that's that book. All right, let's get into some of the other stuff. So speaking of Jim Lee, so when you buy that backpack that I showed you, you do get a print. And so this is the print that I got when I bought the backpack. Again, it looks just like the actual backpack itself, but this is the print. So again, from Hex, kind of a cool color on it, Joker and Batman. They had 3 or 4 different prints. I also picked up this one right here. Actually, I picked up 2. They were selling them really, at a great price, $5 each. So we got that one, and then this one I actually had signed by Jim as well. So that's pretty cool. Again, it's black and white art. You can see the signature right there, which is cool. But yeah, really awesome. So that was Jim Lee, and then I also had him sign my One Bad Day Clayface, which I think a company will probably end up making this as a statue. I'd love to see Prime 1 do this. But again, Clayface is just incredible. I think it'd be a really fun diorama. So anyway, those are the things that Jim Lee signed. And again, I had a chance to actually get my picture with him. So that was absolutely incredible. I should have probably asked him for a sketch. There was people ahead of me that asked him, and he did it. So probably should have, but he was busy. There was a lot of people waiting. Okay. So now I'm going to get into the art prints and the commission pieces that I got, because this is to me the best stuff that I got. I got a chance. I didn't even know he was going to be there, but I got a chance to meet Jeff Loeb. Jeff Loeb, of course, wrote Hush. He wrote The Long Halloween and other stories that I absolutely love. And I actually met him in New York Comic-Con, but I just met him and I didn't get anything signed or anything like that. No, I did. I'm sorry, I did. I got my Absolute Hush, I think, signed by him. Or maybe it was The Long Halloween. I can't remember. But anyway, this is the first art print I've got from him. And so, of course, this is Tim Sale. He's no longer with us, but he did write it. So I thought that was really cool to have a Tim Sale print as well. But yeah, Jeff Loeb. So he was actually at the David Finch booth, which was awesome. Again, I didn't even know he was going to be there, but that was a nice surprise. I also met Clay Mann for the very first time, and this is one of his new covers. And I really like it with the Joker. So it was really cool to meet him for the very first time. And yeah, he's got some incredible art. A lot of people know him for like Catwoman and Batman, but I really like that Joker print. So very, very creative. Okay, so now we're going to get into the commissions. Okay, the very first commission I'm going to show you is Scott Williams. So he had done a few of these prior to the show, just in getting ready for the show. He had different Batmans and Wolverines and things. There was a Batman I really liked that went right before this one. But this one, again, very much a Jim Lee style. Again, this is Jim Lee's inker, so he draws very much like Jim. But I thought it was really cool to have an opportunity to have an original by him. So that's a really nice original there. Okay. We also have an original piece. This was drawn right in front of me. This was done by Adam Hughes. Catwoman, of course. It's just really cool. You guys can watch the video of him drawing it on the channel, but it was just really neat to see him do this live, and how, somebody asked, like, does he leave the pencil marks? Like, yes. These are just sketches, so they're not like, $1,000 professional. This actually was $100 is what he charged for these head sketches. Spent about 6 minutes on mine. Just really awesome. And again, it's just really neat to have something original by him. He does such great females, especially. But anyway, that is Adam Hughes. Let me talk a little bit about Ryan Benjamin. So Ryan Benjamin is what I consider a very underrated artist. I feel like he is at the David Finch, Jim Lee level, like, of talent. I'm just, Capullo. I just think that there's so many great artists out there, but I feel like he should be at the top of that list. This is the commission that he did for me, and it is just absolutely insane how good it is. It's just really, really well done. Again, it's cover quality to me. I do apologize, I've got the refrigerator running in the back making ice, but hopefully you don't hear that on camera. But anyway, look at that. I mean, it's just, isn't that incredible? It's just absolutely incredible. So I bought this, and I was so impressed with it that I bought a second one. I had a second commission done, and he didn't think he would have it done by the end of the show, but he did. He got it done like a day later, and so this is the companion piece right here. I wanted him Joker in the Rain, just like Batman. And again, just absolutely incredible details. So if you see them side by side, you know, you can imagine them framed up in the Bat Bunker. But really, really cool art. Again, I just feel like he's very underrated. Again, artist Ryan Benjamin. If you haven't checked him out, go do it. And I feel like his commission stuff is even better than what we see in the comics. So I wish they would let him do more like this, because I feel like just his line work is just superb. It's really, really awesome. So anyway, that's Ryan Benjamin right there. Okay. And then last but not least, well, kind of last but not least, so I got a commission from Jock, but Jock hadn't started it by the time I left, and so they're apparently going to mail it to me. So I was really bummed out by that because I checked in like daily. The picking up of commissions is a little frustrating, I'll be honest, because you have to wait a lot and you just don't know when the artists are going to be there or have it finished. But this one is very, very special. I feel like this is the coolest thing I've ever received in terms of art. This is David Finch, and this is a David Finch Batman commission, which is just absolutely beautiful. This will be framed and matted when I get home. But I mean, come on, look at that. This is absolutely awesome. I've shown a number of people, even people in the industry, and are like, that should be a Batman statue. And yes, it is. It's very similar to the Batman Triumphant that I'm getting from Prime 1. So this would actually pair up really, really nice with that. It's very, very similar. Of course, that's a Jason Fabok piece, but man, look how incredible that is. Just absolutely insane. So anyway, let me show you these side by side just so you guys can see them side by side. I feel like these are two of the biggest hits of my show. Just really incredible work by two incredible artists. So anyway, that is my haul. It's my swag that I got from the event. It was so much fun, especially meeting the artists and going from where I used to just get art prints to now getting some commissions and actually having stuff done for me. It's really exciting. It's kind of like next level a little bit, and to have a piece that's just one of one that nobody else has in the world, that's pretty awesome. And so, yeah, it was a really, really great time. Had a great time. I just want to thank everybody that is watching. Thanks to everybody that said hi at the event. Thanks to all the cool people I got to hang out all weekend with. And it was just a blast. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so. Otherwise, thank you for watching. I'll see you soon back home in the Batcave. Bye, everybody. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these two awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.